Let me switch to this. There we go. So we can go back to where we were. So you guys got hired last time for a little run by a certain Mr. Johnson. Well, they're always called Mr. Johnson, but this one was quite memorable from your experiences. To hijack a shipment of pharmaceuticals. You guys did some scouting and all that stuff. Everything seemed to go well. Until, as usual, Drek hit the fan. It seems like a gang had a similar idea. You don't know how they got the information about that particular shipment. But the fact remains, they are attacking it while you guys were preparing an ambush at a roundabout. So, do I need more recap? Was that enough for you guys? Hello?
I thought that was a dream sequence.
No.
We simulated it, and now we're gonna...
No, I don't know. I don't do. This was all in your a dream.
In the head.
Well, yeah, no, I don't do that sort of stuff. I try to keep away from that cliche.
Yeah.
So yeah, the gang attacking is the Green Reapers. From what you understand, because they're draped in dark green clothes and their bikes have green paint jobs and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what's going on. So last we left, they just went. The van just went under the overpass as the gangers started shooting it. A bunch of drones just got deployed from the van, and the van just started bolting in the direction of where you are right now. J-Dog is going after the van on his bike. And a crane has a drone flying over this whole situation.
Yeah, just as I planned. I let the other gang go first so they would take care of all the countermeasures. Now we can go for the real kill.
We can?
Yeah, a reminder for the conditions of the job that the pay will be lowered if civilians are hurt.
Yeah, but gangers are not civilians, correct?
Yeah, define civilian.
No, yeah, I would assume that gangers are not civilians.
Because so they were shooting at the van, but
Yeah.
you know,
When you asked for more details, he said, just don't fucking geek the driver or
yeah.
bystanders.
No, but so if they're just shooting at the van and the van moves past the overpass, then they just lose him.
No, they quickly jump on their bikes
Okay.
and start going after it.
How many are giving chase?
So from what the drone
From
can
the,
see and J-Dog can see, 4 bikers.
Yeah, but also 4 drones, right?
Yeah, there's also 4 drones.
Yeah, but the drones are shooting at the bikers, and the bikers are shooting at the drones.
Yeah, for now.
For now.
Uh-huh.
For now.
So, what do you guys do?
We are gonna rescue the contents of that van.
Hughes, could you check if the drones are controlled or automated?
I'm on it. I go into my matrix search mode.
Very well.
I assume.
The drones are, a bit of a distance away, so you're gonna need to give me a fairly decent perception check, matrix perception check. Oops, to find the icons.
Yep, let me see. Matrix perception. On what is that based?
It should tell you. Matrix perception. Yeah, it's logic and it's sleaze your max attribute on that.
Mm-hmm.
Your limit, sorry, on that.
Okay, there we go. Matrix perception.
Yeah, try as you may, there you can't seem to find the icon of those drones. They're a bit far from where you are right now, so you have a lot of shit to sift through to find them. And no cigar.
Okay.
At the rate the van is progressing right now, it will reach you in about 5 minutes.
Okay. From what we know, the driver is alone in the van. So
Yes.
I would assume the drone's automated or remote controlled from very far.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's remote controlled from far away, we might be able, if we have an issue, we might be able just to cut it down or override it somehow.
Sure. Well, you're not
No,
the technology inclined guy, but your
No, I'm
logic is
asking.
sound.
Yeah, because if they were rigged, it's probably a lot harder, but...
Yes.
Okay. In that case, can I prep like a program to send a spoof command? Give myself a bonus in some way? Because they're 5 minutes away,
Nah,
so I
there's
have
no
time
such
to prepare.
thing when it comes to hacking the Matrix. Because you still need to place marks and all that stuff. It's really more of a on-the-go thing than something you can program in advance. And 5 minutes, even if that were a thing, 5 minutes would probably not be enough to write such a program.
They're probably controlled from the van, right? Let me check the van for, I don't know, Matrix.
All right, same. You will need a Matrix perception check because, again, what's immediately apparent to you in the Matrix in terms of icon is stuff that's in your immediate surrounding, right? Everything else is hidden by filters and all that stuff. So, yeah. Okay, yeah, you find the van.
Okay. I hack into the van with, let's see, what would be the best one now? I think that's hack on the fly.
Please target the van. I put it on the map.
Oh shit. I'll do it again.
You're not rolling many dice. Are you sure you're using the right stuff? Are you putting yourself in hot sim and all that stuff?
I'm in hot sim virtual reality. I'm using the it's called hack on the fly. It should give me
Right.
13 possible hits.
Well,
Max
13
die.
dice,
But
yeah.
13 did die with a 7 limit hit.
Yeah, it's
So
just
it's
you
weird, I'm
didn't
getting
roll.
only
You didn't roll 13 on my screen at the
No,
moment.
not on my screen either.
So make sure that when you roll, check if it tells you that you have some negative or.
No.
Yeah, right now you're running silent, for example. Right, so that's a -2.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Oops.
Okay. Yeah, but I rolled 2 hits. I'm gonna... If I do the die, I get to roll again, right?
It will post edge, yes.
See,
And
on my screen, there's only 5 die.
yeah, I don't know. Just re-roll, okay? Just re-roll the. Oh no, yeah, you did a garbage in, garbage out test. You didn't do a hack in the fly, so let's scratch that and start
Oh.
over.
Oh yeah, it's right above it. Let's see, make sure I got target. There we go, hack on the fly. Can I get my edge back then?
Sure.
Four hits.
All right.
Still low though.
And you don't seem to be able to place a mark on it. This thing seems to have a pretty beefy firewall.
Well guys, I can't take control of the van. We need to find another way to stop it. Shoot the tires!
Could any kind of spirit help, slow down the van?
I mean, if you manifest a spirit, it could try to physically slow it down, sure.
I could try to do that.
What kind of spirit do you have available if you try and summon one? Because, you can, depending on your tradition, there's different type of spirits available to you. So if you do a summoning check, you'll be able to choose what spirit you want to summon. And the different types of spirits have different abilities. We never got into it, so...
I know.
Could be an opportunity to do it. Up to you.
Yeah, but
Manifest a MILF with a pram crossing the road. What? It'll slam the brakes.
So you have access to fire, air, man, water, and earth.
Yeah.
Heed my call.
So, to try to stop the vehicle, what would be earth or water? I could, try to make it crash. Or just slow it down. Since I've never used spirits, I have no clue what they can or can't do. Because I tried, to read through it. It's a bit of a mess.
Yeah, there's a lot of information.
I guess amount of dirt would stop it.
Well, if a spirit is not going to manifest as a amount of dirt, right?
Yeah.
Depending on your tradition, spirits can manifest in different things. For example, a shaman, like the traditional shaman, if he summons a spirit of air, it could manifest as an eagle, right? For example. It won't look like a natural eagle, of course. It will have some ephemeral properties and all that stuff, but it could just be in the shape of an eagle, right? Now, if a hermetic mage were to summon a spirit of air, it might look more like the traditional elemental air spirit that you see, like, I don't know, in World of Warcraft or stuff like that, right? So it really, you don't get to choose the shape. It's your tradition that kind of shapes it. It's your core belief, basically, on how magic works that shapes it.
Honestly, there's only one way to make sure we can stop the van. Equal force. We'll use a crane's van and slam it right into his van. And that way, we kind of solve two problems at once.
No.
I love this plan.
No.
Okay.
All right, while you guys are deciding what to do, you're kind of panicked right now. Not sure how to respond to the situation. J-Dog, you see the bikes just weaving in and out. They're trying to shoot at the drones. Right now, it's kind of a stalemate. The van is not really pulling away from the bikes. In fact, two of the bikes are in front of it, and two others are on the sides. So yeah, kind of a stalemate right now, and they're approaching, like they're gonna be by the roundabout in 2 minutes now. J-Dog, are you doing anything from where you are, or Crane, are you doing anything from your drone?
No.
I send a spoof command to one of the leading bikes to slam the brake.
Okay, yeah. Now it's getting closer. Still give me a perception check. Again, okay. Matrix perception. It will be easier now that they're getting closer. Okay, yeah, that's plenty enough hits to spot the different devices approaching you. That being said, you only see one bike.
Is it one of the leading bikes in front of the van?
You don't know that. I mean, well, actually, if you use the footage from the drone with the information you're getting from the icon, you'd be able to tell that no, it's the side bike. It would be give me a sec. A Thundercloud Mustang, which is more of a dirt bike, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, anyway, I'm just gonna make it slam its brake. It won't stop the van, but that's one thug less. If it works.
Mm-hmm. Give
But I think I need
me...
to put a mark for
Place a
the
mark on it. I'll... There you go.
So hack on the fly. Let's target it. The right button this one time.
Okay.
That's a bit better.
Yeah. Just fine. You placed a mark on it. Give me a spoof command though.
Okay, now I'm gonna do the spoofing.
All right. I'm still gonna roll to the fan, but. Yep.
Okay.
So this bike slams the brakes.
Only the front ones. I want him to slam his face into the dirt.
All right, fair enough. Let me see. Let me give him a check to see if he manages. I should have given some. Where's the group? Skill group.
I mean, he's distracted. He's shooting at a drone, so he only has one hand on the steering bar.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He still gets a reaction check and all that stuff. Let's see. It's reaction. Let me do that hidden. Okay, no. He somehow manages to react in time. Now let's see if he manages to still not smash his face. Yeah. Okay. So sadly, you do manage to slam the brakes, but the guy is very quick and manages to jump off the bike and kind of roll on the ground, but he quickly stands up.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna summon a spirit of Earth.
All right, let's go. First summon. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
Are his
it's gonna
hands
be
gonna drop?
so it's gonna be an opus test, right?
Yeah, you do summoning. You choose the force of the spirit you want to summon. You choose the type, and you roll for it.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll my dice, and you're gonna roll the force of the spirit dice.
Yeah. Don't worry. You'll see it's gonna be pretty
No,
streamlined.
but I'm trying to assess, how much I should put as force.
And the force is gonna. What I'm gonna roll is gonna be force times 2, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I put 6, you're gonna roll 12 dice.
Exactly.
6 is a bit hard.
Yeah, I think. Well, and 6 I think is above. No, actually, your magic is 6. So yeah. But yeah, since you're not very good at summoning. Ooh, someone's using edge.
Yeah, but
Oof. For one hit.
Full hit.
For one hit.
I know. When stuff doesn't want to work, stuff doesn't work.
Okay, we're gonna go back because you don't know that, right? Well, maybe you forgot about it. We're gonna go back before you use that edge. The thing you have to understand with edge and magic is that it completely overrides the limit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you use edge this way, the limit becomes however many hits you rolled, right?
Okay.
So in that case, you basically try to summon a force 1 spirit, right? So yeah. What did you try to summon? Was it a force 2?
No, it was a force 4.
Okay, so maybe it doesn't work that way for. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, you failed to summon a force 4 spirit, and you take 3 3 stun damage. That's very unfortunate.
You mean by rolling I don't know how many dice doing only one hit?
Yes. Yeah. That's very, very unfortunate. You want to
I
try
know.
again, or?
I'm gonna do a second try, but then
All right.
it's
Let's
gonna
see.
be the last one. Because now I have less dice.
Oh, you have 1 less.
Oh, wait. Yeah, but I forgot to select the right force now.
What
It
did
would
you
have been
select?
force 4 once again.
Okay.
So-
Well,
Can you edit that somehow?
No, I can't. Just redo the roll. I don't care. I
Yeah,
gave
okay.
you the edge back.
Okay.
It's the first time we're doing this, so
Yeah, I have to click so many things.
yes.
There.
All right, how
Okay.
many hits? And that looks better.
That looks better.
That
I'm
looks
rolling
way better.
sixes.
12 hits. Let's fucking go.
I'm rolling sixes.
What the?
All right. Resist full drain. That's
Ooh,
3
I'm
more
gonna be
stun.
tired, guys.
But now you can click the summon spirit. And now if you go to your character sheet to the magic tab, you now have an earth spirit that you can call.
Oh yeah.
It's
Okay.
gonna add it to my list of characters.
So how do I call it?
There you go. And then I can put
Earth spirit, Earth spirit, Earth spirit.
I can put it on the map. Right now it's in the astral. So if you
Okay.
wanted to manifest, I can take care of that as well.
Yeah, I will manifest it because
All right.
if I want him to be able to tamper with the van.
All right. Describe the earth spirit. What does it look like?
So, damn chaos magic. It's like the ground. You know, you have like a spike of earth going out and in the ground non-stop. So it's like, you know, the earth is erupting,
Ah.
forming, then crumbling, then forming, then crumbling. And it's kind of a shape that perpetually changes.
Interesting. All right, very well. So you have, by the way, it should say 10 services with that spirit until, by the way, sundown, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that spirit shows up right next to you in its chaotic glory, and it's awaiting your orders. You do look pretty tired. You have a little bit of blood coming out of your nose. That took a
Yeah.
lot out of you. You're not really trained in that.
No.
All right,
It is
and
painful.
pretty much by the time you do this, it took you a little bit of time to manage to summon that spirit. The van is arriving. So we'll have you there. J-Dog, we're gonna say you're somewhere behind. Over there. There's this and this. There we go.
Well, if it's automated, as long as you don't touch the van, you won't be attacked by the drones, I think. That's just an uneducated guess.
So yeah, let me just describe a little bit. So you see 3 gangers right now on bikes. This one has a bike with a sidecar, and on this sidecar there's a mounted weapon that's trying to shoot at the drones right now. Let's see, because it's been a while I haven't opened these characters. Yeah, there's a dwarf, an elf, and an orc right now. And yeah, there's 4 drones buzzing around the van. So, what do you guys do?
I want to hack the mounted weapon.
Sure. Target the bike.
Okay.
Well, actually, you don't see an icon for it. It seems to be running locally.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
What do I see?
You see 4
Now I should
drones. You see some weapons. Not much in terms of cyberware, I think. The orc has cyber arms. And you see the van.
The orc has cyber arms.
Yes.
Would that be hard to hack? I should know that.
I mean, he probably has these attached to his comlink.
Okay, let's go for the arms.
All right, give me a sec. What the fuck? Why can't I add shit? Oh no, there we go. It was already there. There, and let me make sure that I add that and that. All right, go for it.
Okay,
So the orc is this guy in the back.
target him. Yep. I hack on the fly. Yeah. Defend.
How come I roll only 2 dice? I should be rolling more since he has that. Whatever.
Okay.
Oh, wait, you targeted his back. That's why.
No, I targeted him.
Oh, I defended. Okay, roll again. I'll give you 6 hits again, don't worry.
Okay. Hack on the fly. There we go. I think I have him targeted, no?
Nah, it might have been my bad.
Oh, you can keep the 7 hits too. I mean, I'm not gonna be an asshole. I don't want to make it hard on you.
Okay, and now it won't let me fucking defend. What the fuck? Okay. Why?
Okay.
Huh. I can't defend with other characters now, for whatever reason. I can only defend with devices. Well, that's not very convenient, is it?
Sorry. In the meantime, do you know why hackers are gay? They really
Why?
like they really like backdoors.
It says more about Fuse than us.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Are you trying to tell us something?
No. This is non-game banter.
Oh.
It'd be weird if he kept talking like that while he's trying to hack a.
Maybe it's your way to deal with stress, you know?
It seems they introduced a new bug with the last update. They fixed a bunch
It's
of
just-
others, but this one is new.
Because I have installed something on my on my device. Every time I hack someone, I instantly sideload Grinder, which auto swipes right. So it's a little calling card.
Okay, whatever. We'll just don't do place a mark. We'll just have to do it old school.
Okay. Okay, so I placed one, and now I'm going to do a spoof command, and I'm gonna make his right arm pull the throttle, so he accelerates and he veers to the right. So-
Okay.
Trying to, be in front of the van and preferably actually try to ram his 2 buddies. That's what he's aiming for. Well, I'm aiming for.
Okay.
Okay, spoof command. Spoof.
Well, that's quite the detailed command for giving to a cyber
Okay.
arm, but
The command is twist the wrist, so you accelerate and pull to the right. That's an easy command, right?
yeah. Fair enough.
I'm hoping that's what he does. The target does not have enough marks.
That's just whatever. Just roll without targeting anything. I don't care.
Why can't I de-target?
You can.
There. Okay. Let's get back to that. So spoof command.
Crane's gonna be AFK for a minute. Ooh, by the way, I just realized there.
Where's my spoof command? There. I want to use edge on that, because 3 hits is a bit low.
There, fair enough.
Is it the die or the bomb that I use?
It's the die.
Okay,
Okay,
I'm
6
happy
hits.
with that.
There you go. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, so you managed to do that, and let me see.
Where does he end up?
All right, so what happens is he, suddenly accelerates and turns right at the same time, making him veer into the curb here. Hits the curb, jumps a little bit, and crashes on the side of the van.
Okay, does it slow the van down at all? 'Cause, yay.
Yeah, okay. I'm getting there. Which makes the van veer as well to the right. A little bit. Okay, this is.
Whoa!
There you go. The van does a backflip, and the van crashes on a derelict bus that's on the side.
Hey guys, I stopped the van. I might have killed the driver.
He had his
give me a
seatbelt
sec.
on.
Well, technically
Why?
speaking, the gangbanger did that, so it's fine.
Okay, where's my GM screen? What the fuck? There's a bunch of stuff missing today.
Are you logged on the right account?
Oh, yeah, I am. I even used it earlier. I added some stuff to it. Let me refresh. There we go. Here it is. Because, yeah, give me a sec. I need to check. The crashing rules.
Holy fuck, there's rules for that?
Oh, there's rules for everything. Give me a sec. Rules.
Okay,
Is
you
it-
need the weight of the bike, speed they were going.
Vehicle stat. Crashes! Oh, it's in ramming. So, vehicle combat, no, ramming. No, it's not that.
And yes, Fuse, he said ramming, not rimming.
Ah, okay, there you go.
I wonder if I can make him choke himself now.
When a vehicle crashes, it and any passengers must resist damage equal to the body of the vehicle. This damage is resisted by body plus armor. That is retarded. That means a very armored vehicle kills you more. Well, not even a very armored, but the bigger the vehicle, the more it kills you.
Yeah, but shouldn't it be the vehicle that hits you that counts? So for the van you count the motorcycle, and for the ogre you count the van.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah, make your own rules.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna make my own shit. Let's see. Give me a sec.
Yeah,
I
'cause
say
what-
the bad guy dies and the driver is completely safe because of airbags.
Yeah, but he's stunned. He's kind of
Yeah, he's out of the
unconscious-
game, right? Yeah.
unconscious but alive.
Yeah, he's unconscious for at least 10 turns.
Make it 20. Make it 20.
20. Yeah. Okay. I agree, Utrecht. We have democratically decided what happens.
There. Yeah. See, he would have died with the basic rules, which was weird. Like, no.
Yeah, it's because you didn't apply the rule for the seatbelt. thing, though.
16 damage is dumb for a crash like this. It doesn't make sense. Anyway.
It wouldn't make sense if the van would crash into him.
Yeah, being rammed by your van. Yeah,
Yeah.
that works.
No, this guy. Let's see.
That's what I mean. You calculate the van as the weapon on the ogre and the motorcycle as the weapon on the dude, and you give him extra armor because he's inside the van.
All right. So let's get to it. We're gonna roll initiative very soon. So you managed to stop the van somehow by crashing everything. This guy falls off his bike after bumping on the van, but seems to stand up after a second. But yeah, it's gonna be time to roll initiative.
Yeah, I just want to cast one last spell before.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Gonna try to be less useless. So now, has it been applied on me or not? Yeah. I can tell you, I have much more dice now, so
Okay.
it works.
Let me see. Ah, fuck.
I don't know where it shows on my character sheets. But it did work somehow.
I'm not pressing the right buttons. It's not helping. There we go. And begin combat. Let's go.
Hey Stan. Before we begin combat, I want to move.
Yeah.
I would have actually moved.
Where do you want to move? Just ping.
How do I ping?
Just click and stay clicked. Right. Behind the
Basically
car.
over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Because after the van would crash, I would pull up and I would immediately seek cover before getting into any kind of action.
Cool. Fair enough. All right. So, start the fight. What goes first is this drone. And that drone is just reacting, basically, to the crash. It stops in the air, and the crane is back. Perfect.
I'm back.
Just at the start of a fight. A crane, by the way, where were you? Were you in your van?
Up. No, I was behind this barricade, whatever it is.
Right, yeah. Fair enough. Okay. And it's gonna shoot at this guy. Let's
The
see.
crane even see over the barricade.
I guess the van crashed. By the looks of it.
Yep. You threw a bike into the van, and the van crashed into the bus.
All right, so
Nice.
this drone took a shot at the dwarf. And wait, it says it's dead. It's not dead yet. What the fuck? It's far from dead. And yeah, it shot the dwarf, finally hitting it. Now that everybody is coming to a stop. Now, Anyo, your turn. What do you do?
So, I will tell the spirit to assist me,
Mm-hmm.
since the van has now stopped. So I'll ask the spirit to help me in combat,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna throw a bolt at the dwarf that just got attacked.
All right, fair enough.
So, just want to make sure. How do I select the targets? I never targeted people.
Press T. Hover over the target and press T, or you can right click
Okay.
and click the target thing on the left.
Oh yeah, but when I was right clicking, there were so many different things showing up.
Yeah. Alright, resist your drain, and I'm going to try and resist your spell. Which he doesn't seem to, and he takes some damage. He's still
Now is he
standing.
dead?
No, he's not dead. I don't know why. It's another bug. Don't mind it.
So dead but not dead.
No, he's still standing. On his
And
back.
then, so I'm gonna take cover here, behind the little wall of the fountain that I'm in.
Fair enough. I also forgot this thing shoots, and it's going to shoot at that drone. Let me see. The sidecar with the weapon shoots. Oops. Defend. I don't know why we don't have music anymore. Why? Okay, that's dumb. Fuck. I didn't think about that. Why does it do that? It's not supposed to do that.
All the drones are dead.
Yeah, it
One
killed,
shot.
it killed all the drones. Ah, there we go. I found the issue. Give me a sec, guys. Sorry about that.
You're forgiven.
There we go. Link, no. Not link. Not link. There you go. So this one's dead. This one should be back up to full. Because I'm using the same character sheet for all the drones for ease of use.
Oh. Yeah.
No. Not dead. I'm not dead. Okay.
So one of them is dead?
Yes. One of them goes down. You see one of them blow up. Corvus, your turn.
I am going to shoot Mr. Ogar. He's a motherfucker.
The orc? Alright.
The orc.
He's prone right now, so let me add that to him. There we go. Which gives you a -2 to hit.
So... target that motherfucker. What's this? I should not have any recoil.
No. You need, if you do have any, you need to reset it.
Yeah. And roll as a dice.
Alright. Oh, Jesus. You're shooting a lot of bullets, I assume.
Uh-huh.
Did
So
you
what?
do a full auto?
Long burst. Long burst.
A long burst. Alright, Jesus Christ. Oh, thankfully, he's got a lot of die to soak damage, but he still takes... Yeah, you pepper the guy with bullets. And he's very bloody on the ground.
He's dead?
You think so?
Well, there's a skull mark on him.
He might be faking.
Oh, it's a shame. I was gonna abuse his arms.
Alright, so...
Abuse his arms, that sounds so...
Oh, yeah.
So the elf on the bike sees that some random motherfucker just shot at his friend from behind the car. So he jumps off his bike and comes shoots at you. Let's do a... Oh, you do a long burst? I do a long burst. Please defend, Corvus.
Yeah, but you didn't roll as well.
No, but he still gets a -6 to his roll to defend, so...
So,
Minus 5.
so roleplay wise, if you defend against gunfire, are you trying to matrix out of the way?
Huh?
Well, he's defending against gunfire. Is he trying to like matrix out of the way of the bullets?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like trying to... Yeah, basically.
How
Alright.
to jump, and
You
take cover
still-
somewhere.
Yeah, you drop, but there's still a few bullets that manage to hit you, but they mainly hit your armored parts. So it's just, I can take it. All right, then the drones are gonna go.
They'll help us because they think we're defending as well.
For now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much the drones are thinking.
Yes.
Most logically, as long as you don't touch the van, you're safe.
Alright, this drone doesn't manage to hit anything. Let's see. This one's gonna go as well. Right.
You wanna bet once they start aiming at us, they're gonna start hitting?
This
how it
drone
works.
doesn't
Yep.
manage to hit either. This one has already gone. The air spirit goes.
It's an earth spirit.
Yeah, the earth spirit goes, sorry. Alright, and it goes. It's gonna go towards the dwarf. And it's going to attack the bike, actually. With the automatic rifle. What does it have? It has
Yes,
engulf.
Yeah.
Okay. Which, okay. So,
He's gonna eat the bike?
pretty much, yeah.
Cool.
But the bike can't really defend much. So it's gonna start doing damage. Wait, what? Wait, give me a sec. There's no way.
The bike defended against an earth spirit.
Yes. No, it doesn't. It cannot defend. There. And it cannot attempt escape either because it's not a sentient thing, so. Huh? Ah, there we go. All right, and it's starting to damage the bike. It's the spike, the growing spike, just goes around the bike and it's starting to punch from underneath it.
Can we assume that the bike is now immobilized?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right, let's see. A Crane, your turn.
I'm gonna regret this, but Queen yells over at Fuse, "Oh, watch me!" And he takes control of his, take direct control of his drone.
All right, fair enough. So bring the drone out.
Should already be out.
Fair enough. Where is it?
Yeah, because wasn't his drone following too?
Yeah.
There you go. So you jump into your drone. So let's make sure we are rigging. There we go. Let me
The
add
drone
it
must
to
have
the
been on the-
initiative list.
He must be on the other side because he was following them.
True. You're right.
Yeah.
So
He was following
we'll say it's over there. Sadly, that's a complex action, so that'll be you done. But you'll have more initiative with your drone. So
That's fine.
Fuse, your turn.
Do the drones have a signature?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna hack one of the drones.
Sure. Go ahead.
Target it. And hack on the fly.
Are you in the Matrix right now?
Yeah.
You only rolled this much initiative and you're in the Matrix?
No, you clicked roll. You clicked on the initiative thing and it was still pinned to physical.
Ah, okay.
Instead of Matrix.
So in that case, let's make sure you are in Hot Sim. And pin Matrix.
There, it pinned it on Matrix now, but yeah. For the next roll. Hack on the fly.
Actually, we're gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna remove you. I'm gonna add you again so that you have the right. There we go. All right.
Okay.
So yeah, you go. Which one are you targeting, please?
This one.
Okay. Alright, you managed to place a mark on it.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a spoof command.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna kamikaze
Yeah?
it onto this dude. On his face.
Right. You're making me house rule a bit too much today, but...
Dude, it's way better than trying to shoot. At least one of them will, or both of them will be gone, so...
Just, I don't
I
have
gotta say, my
rules
buddy.
for kamikazing a drone on someone's head.
Dude, you told me, this game you can do everything!
I know!
Well,
There's
I'm
no-
doing it.
There's
He
no
took
rule
that
for
literally.
that.
He took it literally.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Let's see if it can defend against the spoof command, which it manages to defend.
Damn.
This way you don't have to figure out the rule yet.
By the way, you are not able to do both in one turn normally, but we'll skip through that.
Oh,
it's
sorry.
fine. It's fine. So this guy's dead. I need to remove him. All right. The dwarf goes. Let's see. What is he gonna try and do? Well, he's jumping off his bike for sure. Well,
the car's dancing.
the guy stays there. Jesus, I had too many things selected at the same time.
So it transforms.
And yeah, he goes behind the van there. Let's see. He's gonna try and shoot that drone up there. Why do I roll only 4 dice? Why? Is it because of the damage I took?
Yeah, he took a beating.
Yes, that's why. Well, I still 3 hits.
Yeah.
Wait, from what did he get a beating from?
Me?
I thought he
And-
attacked the bike.
And the drone
No,
as
no.
well?
My spirit attacked the bike. I attacked the guy.
Oh, cool. So you can do both at the same time.
Alright.
Actually, I don't control the spirit. I give him orders, but then Tachi decides.
Yes.
Ah.
That drone goes down as well. Alright.
Yeah.
A crane with your drone. What do you do? Wait. Before we continue. Before we continue.
What? No surprises, man. No surprises. What's coming?
Let me see.
Ooh, more people.
From the left
hell no.
road, right, or the northern road, you see a bunch more bikes coming. They don't
yeah,
have
but
the
they're from the. Yeah, they're from the other gang.
they
Yeah,
don't
the friendly gang.
they don't
the
have the same
346
colors.
demons.
Those exactly, they're dark red colored.
Yeah, those are the guys we like, right? Let's see, what was the name again? I wrote
The
it down.
346 demons?
Yeah, 346 demons. Yes. Well, you don't know them.
Yeah.
Shh, we do.
Who does that one dude think he is? The guy from fucking Mad Max?
I was looking at that as well.
Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna. How far away are they? Are they
Oh,
in
they're
range?
arriving to the roundabout.
Okay. Can I get out of whatever state I'm in? I don't want to be a floppy body when there's more people arriving.
It's gonna be your turn soon, so yeah, sure.
Okay.
And you know what's funny? How little Krang said I'm going in my drone and told Fuse to watch him when Fuse was flopped all over the ground. And
he can. Luckily, he has comlink.
All right. So, Crane, you're controlling your drone. What do you do?
I'm gonna blast shit out of this guy for attacking my troll friend.
The elf?
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead and shoot.
What's the movement on the drone again? Because I cannot see that.
You can move.
I cannot.
Don't worry about it.
I can't move it.
Yeah. Oh, you can't move it?
No, I have no control over it. It's
just click wherever you want to go. I'll move it.
I guess like hovering here.
All right.
I cannot roll with it either. Guess that's not my turn.
Well, you want to do what? Shoot with it, right?
Yeah, just shoot him.
So open the character sheet, the drone's character sheet, and click on the F. Oh, you can't?
No.
Why?
Nothing
He's
happens.
probably not in control.
Yeah.
He should be. Give me a sec.
Whereas I can open my spirit sheet. Nothing.
That's why. There. Try now.
Yeah, now I can.
There you go. You should be able to move it as well now. Try it if you want.
Yep.
There you go.
Mm.
All right. Shoot the motherfucker.
Let's do
That's a lot of dice.
For 3 hits.
Yeah, for 2 hits. Well,
Fuck,
it's still
man.
a -7 to defend.
Yeah.
But this elf seems to be pretty nimble, and you can't seem to hit him. Fuse, your turn.
Fucking elves.
Can I in one turn do a spoof command and jack off? Jack out?
You could do the two at the same time, you know? Let's see. Jacking out is... it doesn't say here. Jack out is a simple action, and spoof is a complex one, I think, so I don't think that works. Yeah.
So I can't leave the matrix and do a spoof command in the same turn?
No, you cannot.
Well, screw it, I'm gonna risk it anyway. We need to be able to get control of the fight. Yeah, I'm gonna retry the spoof command.
On the drone you hacked, so I think it was this one.
Yep. Yeah,
that's better.
Defend that.
I can't. I literally don't have enough die to defend that.
I want to
Alright.
make it clear. I want to fly rotors first into his face.
Sure. It will do that on
Top
its
speed.
turn.
Okay.
All right.
Is it so? I can't do anything anymore now.
No. That's your turn.
Okay. I start jacking off then.
Matrix jacking up.
That's also a complex action, to be honest.
Uh-huh. Only requires one hand, though.
You think that's really your hand you're using in the Matrix?
All right, and the weapon that's on the sidecar of this thing shoots another drone down. No. Let's see. For now, yeah, she doesn't go because she's not the one in control. Anya, what do you do?
Since I'm seeing some new guys, I have no clue what their intention is. I'm gonna cast a spell on myself.
Oh, you're gonna hide, aren't you?
Of course I'm gonna hide.
He's just gonna fucking hide.
Oh, look! 2 of my buddies are lying defenseless on the ground. Let me go hide so they definitely
Yeah, but
won't.
you're in the opposite direction of where the action is.
All right, resist drain and resist spell.
You know what? I hope you get tired. I really hope you get tired.
Oh, he's
Why
getting
do I-
tired, all right.
Why do I need to resist spell?
No, you don't need to resist the spell. It's
Yeah,
just if you're doing
exactly.
this on an unwilling target, they can
Yeah,
resist.
exactly.
You don't have to.
Damn it. I'm almost passed out.
Yes. You're starting
But I'm
to
invisible.
be very winded. But yeah, what force did you cast the spell? Force 6?
6.
Jesus Christ, yeah, okay.
I have an important question though. Practically, so he's invisible now. If he were to faint, can we actually find him at all? Or just
If
die
he
and-
faints, his spell is just gonna run out because he needs to sustain it.
Exactly.
So if he loses, you know, he can't sustain the thing while he's passed out.
That's a shame.
Because he passes out invisible.
Now, if someone else would have casted the spell on him, and he passes out, then yeah, the spell is still running as long as the other motherfucker is sustaining it. So there could be a situation like that.
Imagine having an invisible.
But then
decaying
again,
corpse.
if you were to astrally perceive, you would see him just, you know, bright as the sun.
Yeah, but just imagine it.
Oh yeah, it would be funny.
Invisible decaying corpse. Ultimate practical joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Corvus, you're next.
All right. So first things first, then, with my assault rifle, I imagine I would have reloaded it prior to, you know.
Yeah, sure.
coming over here.
Yeah.
So would you mind editing something so that it has 29 rounds right now instead of 18? Because I used 6 rounds and the mag
Give
is
me a
35.
sec. How do I do this already? Shift,
When I click-
Control, left click. Why is it not working? Eh. No, no factions left. I don't care. Why won't it let me do it? Do you have enough bullets now?
Yeah. That should be close enough.
Okay, no, there we go. Found a way to make it work. There we go. All right.
Oh.
Jesus.
Oh, and you fully reloaded me.
Yeah, I fully reloaded you, yes.
Okay. Well, Mr. Elf fucker who tried to who shot my ass, he getting shot. And just before I do that as well, I'm going to just subtly shift myself and take cover behind this side.
It depends what you're trying to do, because taking cover is a simple action. So if you're doing a complex shot, then you won't be counted as undercover. Just keep that in mind.
Well, I'm doing a long burst on his ass.
Yeah, long burst. I'm pretty sure it's a complex action, so you won't count as in cover.
Okay. Well, I was still gonna put the vehicle between me and him.
Sure.
And
Fuck him up.
2 hits.
hang on.
Using an edge.
He's doing spray and spray.
7 hits. Let's fucking go. Yeah, that's definitely gonna hit. Ooh. That's hitting with a glitch as well. So, let's see. I'm actually gonna reduce that by 2 because of the glitch. Describe how you dispatch of the knife here.
I slightly moved just to put the van between me and him, and I lean out to the side, and I take aim at his face, and I just unload 6 rounds directly into his face.
Directly to the head.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. So yeah, there's not much left. You pretty much completely shatter his lower jaw and part of his skull. So pretty gruesome. But you're happy.
Can my
As I watch his corpse fall to the ground and his blood just like spurting everywhere from his dismembered skull, I have a strange grin on my face.
That's amazing. Can I change target on my drone? What? I mean, come on. Logically, I wouldn't tell it to kill something that's dead.
Well, you told it to rush this guy, so it's gonna rush this guy. But wait. We're gonna do something. So
It's fine.
yeah. This one's dead already. This is the last drone. So yeah, this drone rushes towards this guy before it hits the ground, right? And it goes rotors first. And pretty much just finishes the job that Corvus started. Just spraying grey matter all over the place.
I use my comlink to tell Corvus. Now we're certain it's dead.
Now let me give it a check to see if it manages to right itself or if it's just gonna crash.
Nah, it pulled the esophagus out too, and it's like completely entangled in the rotors. It's fine. It's not taking off.
I mean, it still pulls 2 hits. Here's what I'll say. So yeah, it does. Like the contact with the brain matter wasn't really best for its mechanism, but it does manage to right itself at the last second. But it doesn't seem to be flying very well right now. One of its rotors is broken, so it's trying to use the 3 others to stabilize itself. You think it probably won't be able to move much.
Okay.
From its position right now. So it's right there. Alright. This guy's dead. It's the Summon Spirit's turn, and it's gonna keep going after the bike. With the engulf. Defend with... Oops, not with that. Defend with 0 dice. Just so that I can do the take on damage. Yeah, and it's continuing to break apart the bike. The bike is starting to not look very good. It's got some kind of modern piece art. Modern art piece right now. Alright, a crane. Well, actually, you're jumped in the drone right now, so...
Yeah.
Alright, so this guy approaches the roundabout on his bike. I'm gonna remove the bikes, I think, because it's annoying to manage. Up to
I thought it was kind of nice.
to here, and he's gonna cast a spell. Well, you guys don't know
Is
what he's
Mr.
doing.
Dwarf Guy still alive?
Hmm?
Is Mr. Dwarf Guy over
Yeah,
here
the dwarf is
alive?
still alive, as far as you know. Shit, where is it?
As far as I know.
Yeah.
Since last you've seen him.
Let's do that, yeah.
Who was gonna drive the van? Because we planned on a crane to be in the drone. Was it you, Corvus?
2 hits. How do I use edge on these guys? Because they do have edge. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So
Our plan was not,
No, our plan was to load over. No, we were driving this van to the other van. No?
yeah. No, we were planning on stopping him, you know, at the roundabout
Mm-hmm.
and just do some cargo switch.
Yeah, cargo switch, so our van should be close by, right?
Yep.
But who was gonna drive our van? Because a crane was gonna be in the drone, we knew that.
Yeah, but he was on the drone just for surveillance.
All right, guys. So you see this guy come to a stop around this place on his bike. Do some things with his hands. You're not sure what. And this thing pops
Holy f-
out of nowhere.
Is it that big?
Uh-huh. A huge sort of demon-like appearance covered in fire. Basically, it's a Balrog from Lords of the Ring, right? Lord of the Rings. Yo, boo-boo! You guys need to resist a spell, so click on resist spell, please.
Yeah. Phantasm there?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna do a pip pop pull.
All right. Did everyone?
I roll for my
Die.
drone.
All right. So, Fuse and a crane. You guys see this thing, and to you, it's real. This guy just summoned a demon on this plane. You've never seen this thing before. You think maybe it's a spirit, just a very, very powerful one, right? Corvus, it doesn't even matter to you if you resist the spell or not. You're not scared of that shit, right? You're like, just a big fiery fucking thing. I don't care. And Anyo, well, you know that's an illusion. This thing will not hurt anyone here. It doesn't have any physical aspect. It's just an illusion. You can walk past through it, right through it. But yeah, Fuse and a crane, you guys are. Oh shit!
Yeah, but I'm in the Matrix. Do I care at the moment?
I mean,
I'm
if you
also on
have,
the drone, so
Your body cares.
well, yeah,
Like-
you still have reaction. You see from the different footage because I'm guessing you guys are sharing the different devices you have. So if anyone has cyber eyes and stuff like that, you're seeing through their eyes, right? I always assume that in Shadowrun teams because it makes more sense. So if you're looking through this footage, you see this thing because it also appears in electric devices. You see this thing, you're like, oh my god, what the fuck is that?
Guys, change of plans. Let's get out of here.
I'm driving.
You shall not pass.
I am willing to jump into the van.
All right, this guy's gonna come here, there, and it's gonna try and shoot. It's gonna shoot the dwarf. Say it shoots the dwarf. And he misses. Came in a bit fast, a bit hot.
He came in like a wrecking ball.
You checked
Also,
out, you
by the way-
said, right? So you should have physical, and yeah, it will remove some initiative normally, but it's both right now.
I didn't
No.
check out yet. I didn't.
Not yet.
I
Oh,
wasn't
you
allowed
didn't
to.
yet. Okay, my
I'm
bad.
still in the Matrix.
Okay, fair enough. So a crane, you still have a turret on your drone. What do you do?
Well, witnessing that fucking always just recalling his drone to come back.
Okay, so
Well, controlling it himself, so.
you jack out basically, and you recall the
No,
drone.
no, he's taking it himself as back as far as he can.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what the range is on that, but just could put it like this.
Oh, you can probably move like all the way there if you want.
Oh, okay, yeah, then he's calling it back like that.
Yeah,
but he's not gonna.
It's a flying
Jack out,
drone,
yeah.
so the movement it has a lot of movement. So yeah, don't worry.
Alright,
about it.
then He's not gonna jack out yet, though.
Okay, fair enough. But you're only doing this during your turn?
Yep,
Okay.
because he still thinks that thing is real.
All right. Fuse?
Okay, what do I see in the matrix now? Does this guy have anything?
Let's see. You see this guy. This guy doesn't have anything that you see. The troll has a weapon, a Remington, which is a shotgun. And the two others in the back, you see. Why didn't have give him weapons? What the fuck?
No, in that case, I jack out, and if it allows me, because I have no clue what it, because it's a simple command, I would run over to a crane and cover his body, and take my weapon out and cover his body, just
Fair enough.
see what's happening.
He does care.
Then I take out the lube. I think that's about all I can do, I assume.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I don't know if I can take official cover, or I put him in cover that way, but
He should be in cover, because he was leaning against the barricade or whatever before he went into the drone.
okay.
All right. The sidecar tries to shoot the spirit, but it doesn't seem to hit it.
Does it shoot through it and hit the guy that summoned it?
No.
Ugh.
No, it shoots through my spirit, not the demon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyo, you start.
I still don't know if they're friend or foes. So,
My rule is if it's like as big as a house and it looks like a demon, it's not friendly.
I'm gonna move towards Corvus.
All right.
By the way, Stan,
Yes.
when you were describing the thing, all in like with my my character, all I could picture was the scene from Thor Ragnarok where the Hulk goes, "But big monster."
Pretty
And
much, yeah.
So,
I'm like, but I want to kill it still.
so I'll just move next to Corvus.
All right, fair enough.
And I tell the guys, it's just an illusion. Ignore the big demon. Trust me.
Do we believe him? Does that help at all?
Well, it helps a bit, right? Your instinct is still telling you this thing is real. So it will probably give you some negative, right, to try to fight that instinct. But I mean, do you believe Anyo? Do you trust him?
No,
Well, how
it's
long have
magic.
you-
It's
how-
my stuff.
How long have we been working together now? How many months? have
8
passed?
months?
Yeah, I think in 8 months' time you can trust someone. So yeah, I would trust him.
All right.
Crane believes him immediately. North Station.
Yeah, I would trust him. So you have to tell me how my brain reacts to.
All right,
I'm
Fuse,
supposed to
what are you trying to
accept
do? It's just going to be a flat -2 to your actions, basically, yeah.
Well, I see that the drone is close by, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I send a quick comlink to a crane, like, you got yourself covered. And I go out, like, right here. I put my gun away.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, what's going on? Trying to, like, just get attention, right? Because I ain't fighting a demon. I do know this dude has something to do with me seeing a demon here, so I ain't gonna fight him. So I'm gonna try just get his attention, like, hey, what's going on here? We're doing an honest highway robbery here.
All right. Well, is that all you do on your turn?
I guess so, because I can't
Fuse is
prepare
gonna get
myself
himself
for
shot.
Well,
Fuse
I
is gonna
do.
get himself shot.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna die. I do have. I'm like ready to, fire. I'm on edge.
All right, fair enough. Well, it's this chick's turn. She jumps off the bike, very athletically, and with the grace of a cat. Lands on the curb, looks at you, and says, "That shipment is ours."
Okay. Cool.
2 enemies.
And she starts running. She doesn't seem to have any weapon, any guns on her.
Yeah, but is she cute?
I mean, you
I
can
look
see
at
her
the picture, you
portrait.
can decide.
She's got face and neck tattoos. She's very tough looking, right? Very. She's not skinny, right? She's got muscles.
I'll make that face. I can recognize.
If you're into Buffy women's, then yeah, she's
Muscle
hot.
mommies.
Muscle mummies. Yeah, she's a muscle mummy.
He's into every woman.
My turn. What do you? Well, he's gotta try everything once, so I guess. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, she
He
goes.
hasn't had muscle mommy
She
yet.
goes past the demon without even paying attention to it, and we'll say that's her turn for now.
I want to add something because I had an extra thing left I could do. Right.
Mm-hmm.
When she moves by, I give her like a grin and a wink, like, "Hey, sexy."
Evan has boobs and of a JJ. He's hitting on it.
Can be glad it's that way. Can I roll?
No, this is not the time. Fuse,
It's
okay.
always the time.
This is
It's always the time. You have no clue how Fuse has been living.
So
you
that
do
drone tries to shoot at the demon. Doesn't seem to be doing much. The bike is going to try and shoot at the earth spirit. Where is it? There. A burst fire. Does it hit? It does. And yeah, some bullets seem to hit the spirit, but just not doing much damage. All right, Corvus, your turn.
I calmly diffuse. Oi, time and a place, horny guy.
Yeah, you're just jealous.
That's your free action.
She might have a sister.
What do you do now?
Well, since I now know that these folks are not friendly, would my rifle be able to hit this dude from where I'm at?
Sure.
Yeah.
You know, I'll say you're capable of seeing through the illusion because you understand it's an illusion. So
Yeah.
your brain is kind of capable of phasing it out.
So
yeah.
the person who summoned the illusion, I figure it could be potentially helpful to my allies here, to my friends, if I were to maybe take out the
All
person
right.
that summoned it.
Yeah.
So
Good idea.
That's what years of playing video games have taught me.
and roll the dice.
All right. Oof.
Ooh, nice.
Give me a sec. That's not normal. Eh. There. There we go. That's better. All right. Yeah, you hit it square. You hit him square. He didn't see you there, and he just drops off his bike. You don't know if he's dead or alive yet.
Fuck yeah.
A crane. Wait, no. You're still on your drone, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, drone. What do you do with the drone?
I send a comm link over back to Fuse. I can have something. Not because big ninja this right now.
I record that. I play back at half speed.
So, what did the crane say at half speed? Come on, do it.
He said, I can defend myself, but not against the big burning demon guy right there.
Okay.
I'm better at half speed, you.
And are you doing anything else?
No, he only moves the drone a bit forward, so he's like close to Fuse, but still.
Yeah. You did get a message from Anyo saying it's just an illusion, ignore it.
Oh, I did get that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well.
Yeah, I shared it on Comlink with everyone. So.
Yeah.
I missed that. Then in that case, I received it later. There was a bit of lag on my end. And then you just felt, actually, never mind. Well, if I still have Axel left, I guess I'll just shoot this guy then.
All right, go ahead. All right, let's see. Wow. How? What the fuck? Yeah, he is pretty slow, so. But on the other hand, he's pretty tough. So let's see how much he can soak.
Not enough.
Yeah, no, well, he's still standing though, but yeah, you pepper him with bullets.
Who did you shoot?
Mm-hmm.
This guy right here.
This guy.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, he's a troll, so, you know. All right, the spirit, I'm not even going to roll for it. He finishes destroying the bike. Looks very happy with itself. However, a happy chaos earth spirit looks like. That's what he does.
He does the happy chaos spirit dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. So this guy is going to do something now.
Does the spirit see the big illusion?
The spirit knows what it is.
Okay.
It sees in the astral and everything. It knows what it is.
Okay.
Give me a sec. Yes. Oh wow, that's funny. Wait, no, that's fine because it's stun damage. It's stun damage. So give me a sec.
Did you just fall asleep?
No.
Because that would be funny.
Alright, well, it's pretty shit though, but it still does it. So he casts a spell, and you see this shimmering dome appear around this whole area. And he's not done yet, because that was reckless spell casting, and he's gonna also do a stun bolt there. Sure. Wow. So unfortunate. All right. Okay.
You shouldn't do reckless spellcasting. You know?
What does that shimmering dome do?
Ah, you'd like to know, yeah?
Yeah. Our resident mage will tell me.
Alright, so this guy comes inside the dome and sees a very juicy target in the middle of the roundabout and just goes for it. Please defend. Fuse. Take the damage. That's not too bad. You do drop prone though.
Okay. I'm not happy.
This guy's gonna try and shoot at the drone.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, but yeah, he misses because the damage. He's not looking good. He's like,
I'm gonna blast the shit out of him next round, just you wait. That's for attacking my drone.
all right,
I'm gonna
now
even pepper more bullets in him.
This guy is gonna try something now. All right. Anyo and Corvus, please click on take on damage.
It doesn't work.
Doesn't work?
Yeah, does nothing.
Ah, fuck.
So no
Why?
damage.
Huzzah!
Why?
Because it does, you know.
It's phantom pain.
Yeah.
Why? Fine. You guys are gonna do your resistance, right? Click on your character sheet. Roll resistance. With -6.
Damage resistance.
Yes, damage resistance.
Oh, I'm not supposed to take hits.
Well, still,
-6, right?
yes. So Corvus, you take 2 damage.
Physical.
Yes. And Anya, you take 7 damage of physical. As this guy throws a Molotov cocktail at you. Lobs it.
Why?
Manages to hit. And it splashes in your guy's face. Thankfully, it's not very flammable alcohol, so it's more or less the initial burn that hits you.
He didn't even know I was there.
No, but he knew the troll was there.
What the fuck?
And he was trying to avenge his friends. Let's see.
Damn, I will never come back help the troll ever again.
Wow.
You see the van, right? The Alson Farmer van. The door opens, and you see this guy comes out looking very groggy. Just sits down against the van, grabs a cigarette out of his breast pocket, and lights it up.
He has the timing right, because, half a second earlier he would have gotten the Molotov.
Yeah, but then he wouldn't have had to use his lighter.
There's a fire right next to him.
Anyo, your turn.
So I'm gonna try to heal my friend.
Okay. Or you could heal yourself as well.
Yeah, not great. So you can apply it, Corvus.
Yeah. Healed for 1. No drain, at least.
And then I'm gonna hide in there.
So this is a fence here. That line
Oh,
here is a
shit.
fence. You could
So
try and
I'm
climb it, but...
No, I'm gonna hide over there. There's no one I shouldn't take.
All right, cool.
Lost
All right.
bullets or whatever.
This chick is gonna finish this guy off.
Lucky guy.
So sorry, Corvus, it was not an amazing heal, but
Hey, depending on how things can go, that 1 point could be the difference between me surviving and not. So.
All right, yeah. So you see the muscle mummy run at the dwarf with her fists. She seems to have knuckle dusters though, and just punches the daylight out of him. You see blood sputter everywhere. Fun times.
Are we outclassed here?
nah.
This drone is still trying to shoot at the demon. Fuse, your turn.
The mage is almost gone.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah, but
What
you should
does the-
fall back. Fall back.
What does the Shimmering Dome do? Probably to defend them so I can't do shit.
No, yeah, don't do shit. Go and hide
Can I-
somewhere.
Is this a hideable spot?
No, really. This is like a this is a signal that we have before every roundabout in France, saying that you
Couldn't
have
you
to.
hide
You don't have the
Behind the
priority.
roundabout?
Go,
But you
go.
could hide behind this
Yeah.
here, behind the car. These are concrete blocks, but they are behind the fence, so you can't reach them.
Okay.
There's
then
concrete blocks down there as well.
I hide here.
So you move back and take cover. Simple action.
Yeah.
Very well.
And
Do you do anything
I
else?
guess. Well, I'm afraid to shoot into the bubble because it's gonna bounce back at my face, isn't it?
You don't know what it does at all.
It's gonna
Take
be a
one for the team.
protective thing. Let's see. Give me a sec. One of the dudes, this Remington, right?
Yes.
There should be a thing I can do without having to hack it that I can
I don't know.
stop it from working.
No, if you want to stop it from working, you're gonna have to put a mark on it.
Oh, I read it somewhere. There's something you can do to weapons.
Oh, you can also do what is it called? Give me a sec. Without putting a mark.
Yeah, it's something you could do to
can-
disable them or something. To jam something.
It's a deader spike. You can just deader spike to do matrix damage to it.
Yeah, I want to do that.
All right, go ahead.
I target him, right? It's the ogre.
The troll.
Troll. Which one? That's the one with the horns, right?
Yes.
Boom, 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 boom. Data spike.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's annoying.
22 hits. I'm
I'll
not
just
using
defend
edge on
without-
that.
All right, and it takes 9 matrix damage. So give me a sec. That is just enough.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, yeah, this guy, his shotgun just starts sparkling, and dysfunctioning. So yeah, won't be able to shoot with it anymore. Corvus, your turn.
Alright. Since little Mr. Dwarf is already dead, I shall. Nobody shot at the bubble yet, right?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
No? Okay. So rather than trying to shoot at the bubble for now, I will shoot at the only person outside of the bubble. And
Alright.
coincidentally, shoot at the person who Fuse would like to really hit on.
It's a scientific endeavor.
Sure.
Knowledge is power, man.
Yep.
Oops. Wrong button.
Aren't you a close combat kind of guy? I mean, you can go toe to toe with a muscle mommy.
I could, but why go toe to toe when I can just shoot them in the face from far away?
Okay.
Alright, 5 hits. That hits. And yeah, you pepper her with bullets as well. She doesn't drop prone though. She takes the hits. Doesn't seem very happy about it. A Crane, what do you do with your drone? Oh wait, no. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
No, drone.
You know what? Fine, guys. I'll do it. I'm just gonna start shooting the guy with the malfunctioning shotgun.
You finished the troll?
Yep.
He's trying.
All right, go ahead.
Or at least.
He's testing the dome.
Jesus. Oh shit, I can't even defend anymore. Jesus Christ.
That's a good roll.
Yeah, and you shoot through the dome. Your bullets go through it. And you finish off the troll.
Easy.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. We can shoot through.
We're gonna end this very soon. Alright, the spirit looks around. Not really sure who to attack at the moment. Huh? Well, the first targets were the drones, so... But it's a spirit, so it wouldn't really go after that. So I think it's gonna try and go after the mage. Let's see.
There's just a constantly moving pillar of earth going after the muscle mommy. Yeah.
Ooh, 3 hits.
You have a kind of have a shockwave of earth, you know, advancing.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
He's engulfed.
Yeah. So the spirit engulfs the mage and crushes it. And at
Cool.
that moment, the demon disappears. The dome as well disappears. Let's
We
see.
got this, boys.
Give me a sec. I think we're gonna end combat here because the two others see that. This guy says, "Amber, we're out!" And they start running back to their bike. So unless you try to stop them,
Let them go.
up to you guys.
So anyway, my drone started blasting.
Are you shooting them?
I just
No.
I just yell at her. Hey, sweet chicks, call me.
So they
She
leave.
doesn't have your number.
They leave.
Yeah,
There's
got
still
it,
one
dude.
drone left, but at this point it cannot move, and it's out of ammo. So it's just trying to hover where it is right now. It's not doing much.
Okay.
I jack out of my drone and recall it back to the van. And I
Alright,
go back
fair
to my
enough.
van as well.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I just go finish off the drone with my sword.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make you roll for it. You can just
Yeah,
describe
it's
as you do
important.
it.
I walk up to the drone, smiling at it, and I just slice it right in half.
All right. Awesome.
Sparks fly out of
So
it. as it falls to
you
the
were
ground.
saying that the driver was kind of groggy?
Yeah. It was groggy. He is groggy, and he just came out of the car, dropped down on the ground, sat against the van, and just light up a cigarette.
I'm guessing we'll be able to just drive over this, right?
Those
Turn?
guys were on bikes, right?
Yeah.
Which one of them has the fanciest bike?
It was probably the Suzuki Mirage. I would say this one's pretty good.
The one that the spirit have destroyed?
No. This one was a chopper.
Okay.
This one would be probably the one that's more in line with what.
I can't see what you're doing because on my screen it doesn't show anything.
You
so-
don't see this?
Yeah, that one. No. From these two. These two.
Yeah. That's
Ah.
this guy's bike. That's the Major's bike.
Yeah, so okay, so I kick him off his bike.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
He
go
was
through
already
his,
off the bike, but yeah.
Yeah,
he's
he's
already
off, right.
off of it.
I quickly go through his pockets to see if there's anything nice in there.
Not really. I mean, he had a med kit on his bike, a rating 3 med kit.
Yeah, but I just jump on the bike,
Uh-huh.
and it's my bike now.
Well, it's more complicated than that, but yeah, right now you can. It's he didn't turn it off, so
Yeah, it's my bike now.
yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Fuck off. And I drive over with my new bike.
This is a racing bike type, right?
Do you know how to drive a bike?
Yes, I definitely do.
Well,
Oh, yes, I definitely.
you're
I've been in a bike gang.
extremely rusty to the point where you don't even have a point in piloting anymore. So yeah, I wouldn't try to do any stunt with it.
No, but my daily vehicle is also a bike.
Yeah, no, you know how to drive a bike, but you're not good at it right now.
I need to get back on it then.
Uh-huh.
Akrazad, get the van.
I'm already here.
All right, so
Yeah.
Akazad, you
I already drove the
you grab
van
your
over
van and you
here.
bring it over, right?
Yeah, I'm here with the van.
Okay, fair enough.
Let's load the stuff.
As you guys approach the van, this guy looks at you with tired eyes and goes, "So, what do you want?"
What's ever in the van, man? We ain't got no beef with you. We'll be out of here before you know it.
Fine. Do you need all this noise?
No, we weren't planning on that. That's the other guys.
Yeah, whatever. Not paid enough for this, Drake.
Yeah, me neither. Anyway, if you just remain there, here, have a cigar, and I give him one of my cigars. Stay calm. We'll be out of your hair in just a minute.
Alrighty, do your thing. Make it
Okay,
quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's keep it professional. Let's get the
Let's be-
stuff out of the van.
Yeah, let's be fast about it, because, there might be
Yeah.
backup coming or something like that.
Mhm.
So.
Alright, so give me a sec. No, wrong folder.
Let's
There,
get
there,
those.
there. So you go to the back of the van to open it.
Yep.
It's closed.
Hey, dude, how do we open the van?
Corvus, can you open the van?
Palm print. Give me a second.
Okay.
And
Thanks.
he tries to, write himself up. And the guy is clearly in his late 40s, so he groans. Like all the bones in his body
Late 40s.
are
Late
fucking...
40s.
Come on, yeah, be careful what you're saying, man.
Late 40s.
he has to rub it in.
So he groans. Dude, he's not 80.
Yeah, no.
relic, you know?
But you know how when you turn 30, every time you have to just get off a chair, you
No.
just Ugh. Except that this guy just had a car crash. So it's that, but 10 times worse. Ugh. You get
Yeah,
off
I
his
kinda-
butt,
Yeah. Okay.
and
I'm kind of trying to assist him, even like, it's professional.
and slowly makes his way to the back, places his hand on the side of the door where there seems to be a palm reader, and after 3 seconds, the thing flashes green, and you hear a click.
Okay.
And he goes to the back and...
So, are you
plops
gonna
down
get in
again.
trouble for this? Do I need to like, I don't know, punch you in the face or something? Like you could say you resisted?
Yeah, I think the state of my... he's already have a bloody face right now, right? Because of the crash.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's got a limp as well, isn't it? Yeah, I think the crash was enough.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not paid to fight back. That's what the drones are for. Bunch of dreck.
Oh, I like drones.
I go to whatever the closest dead guy is. I take the jacket off it and stuff it under to give it the guy a bit like back support when he sits down. You're like, hey, be comfortable, man. Thanks for the help. Let's unload it. Come on.
All right. So, in the van, why did I close my notes? You fucking dumbass. Instead of... there. There's about, let's say there's about 10 crates in there. About the size I described last time, so 60 by 40 by 40, something like that. And each crate is about 30 kilos.
Should be easy for Corvus.
All right, so you guys start putting the crates in the van.
Yep.
Yeah, we do it very chain-like. Like one inside, you just keep handing it over to really go fast, right?
No,
One at a time.
yeah, but I can't take 30 kilos.
No, but can your spirit unload? Fuck's sake.
Can you help?
Sure, if you give him the order,
Yeah.
he will.
Okay, sure.
And he can carry 80 kilos just from his base stats. So, all right, so
I wouldn't be able to do
the
this
spirit
fully
comes. The spirit comes and helps you guys load the van. So, who's helping right now?
I wasn't able to use my duelist yet, right?
No, you haven't.
The, program.
Yeah, but your duelist is a small drone overall.
No, the duelist is the.
I know.
The sword.
Yeah, I know, but it's like a 120 centimeters tall humanoid thing. I don't think it has the strength to carry this.
Probably not.
And
Right?
also, it doesn't have hands; it has blades.
Oh yeah, that's blazing. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, yeah, no.
Okay.
It's good for chopping vegetables.
Yes.
I assume I can't do shit with a strength of 1.
Let's see.
Sure.
You can try if you want, but I'm gonna tell you exactly how much you can carry. Yeah, your default carrying capacity is 10 kilos.
So I'm not even gonna attempt.
What? That means a crane can carry more than him. The crane is stronger physically.
Yeah. Crane can carry 20.
Ooh, yeah, twice as much.
Dude, I'm a lover, not a fighter. So while they're busy doing that, I'm busy looting the place. You know, we got a lot of corpses. We got a lot of fun to do because I can't do shit anyway.
Well, it doesn't take very long to load up the van, especially with the helper. A crane can help a bit. Let's see, Anyo. If you roll,
Kind of tired.
if you roll your carrying capacity, you could add like plus 10 kilo per hit. So you might be able to help.
I'm tired.
All right, fair enough. So the spirit is helping. I'm assuming Crane's helping, and Corvus, obviously, he's carrying them like 3 crates at a time. Because let's see, how much can you carry? 90 kilos base, and you
Plus
can
10.
roll. You can roll 14 dice to add plus 10 kilos per hit. So yeah, easily. So it doesn't take very long. It takes like a minute, basically to load everything up. There you go. 130 kilos. 4 crates at a time.
Easy.
He's juggling with them.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so you're putting all this in the van. Fuse, you don't have much time to loot the whole place unless you guys want to stick around once the van is loaded.
No.
Nah.
I should be able to do like a guy or two, right?
Well, this guy, the Remington, is broken. He's got 3 stim patches.
Yep, taking them.
All right, fair enough. I'm giving them to... Wait. There we go. There we go. Are you taking the med kit?
Yeah, I'm taking the bike, and the medkit is on the bike, right?
Sure. Give me a sec. There. And I need to give you a bike then. Give me a sec.
Yeah, I tell Corvus to take a bike too.
Well, Corvus
I
already
know.
has his
He
bike.
had his own bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he came here with the van.
No.
No, he came here with
No,
his
I
bike.
didn't.
Oh.
Yeah. He was chasing after the shipment
All right.
the whole time.
Yeah.
He was tailing the shipment.
Yeah.
so-
Yeah, I came with the van because I was planning on phasing out. So.
Yep, exactly.
I know
And
to
let's
still
see,
take
you
a
have
bike,
maybe time for this guy up there, and he's got a Remington 990.
Yeah, taking it.
All
I
right.
like my electric scooter. I don't need a bike.
Oh, you got a scooter. That's right.
Neat.
All right, you have
Scooter,
a
brother.
Remington 990 that you're putting in the van, and that's all about you can grab while the others are
Yeah, that's it.
loading the van. And
Let's go.
Yeah, you loaded up the van. Time to bounce.
All right, let's go.
Yep.
So what do
Yep.
you guys do?
Get in the van and wait for you to hop in.
Yep, everybody hops in.
Where are we going again, folks?
Did we have a safe house? No, we have. Do we directly go to the drop off?
You don't know where the drop-off is yet. You have to call Mr. Johnson for that.
Well, while we leave, I send a message to Mr. Johnson. You know,
I would.
prescription filled.
Yeah, I think we could use a couple hours break.
Yeah. Did we have a safe house nearby?
Not really, no. You guys don't have a safe house. This is something you could work on as a team during, off time.
Yeah, we should work on a safe house. I guess we drive to.
Who's got the
Ooh.
closest
With the
Who's the
garage.
harbor or
closest?
something?
Let's
I
go
don't
back
have
to
a
the
garage.
NCL map. So right now you guys are
Yeah.
around here.
Over there,
Thank
right?
God!
Yeah.
Thank
I
God
just
that
wait.
the paint job of the van is so generic that nobody will find it if we just park it somewhere.
Thank God, I know, right? It's so
Actually-
majestic, no one wants to touch it.
So Corvus and Fuse live nearby.
Yes.
No, I guess my place then.
Where do you live already, Fuse? So you live in the eastern lower city, but isn't it like a very cramped apartment? Let's see.
Yeah, I guess. Corvus, do you live big? We should know that from each other after 8 months. So, Corvus, do you
Well, I
live
mean,
big?
it's plenty big enough for me.
I mean, you all have low as a lifestyle. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Not much space.
The only one that has a low lifestyle, but I would assume still has some room, is a Crane, because he lives in a house. It's very rundown, but it's still a house.
Yeah, it's probably the most fitting.
Let's go to a Cranes then.
Yeah,
It doesn't have
it's
to be
on the
close
other side of
by.
the city though, so
Because
Yeah,
out
but-
of fucking.
Dude, it's a city. It's not like we're traveling a day.
I know. I'm just saying. From where you guys are right now, it's gonna be at least an hour to get to a Crane's place.
Holy crap! How horrible is traffic?
Horrible.
Yeah,
An
especially week time. It's around 6:30 p.m. right now. So,
Okay, but if I recall, didn't we do that one run here nearby where there was this abandoned parking lot where we met the guy and
yeah, in
girl
the
that
western
we
lower
then-
city over
that-
there. Yeah,
We'll.
it was
all the
somewhere
way over
here.
There.
Yeah.
Shall we go there? We can park the van and go there, and not draw attention to anywhere where we live.
Well, I'm assuming right now Crane is just driving.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, we're driving that direction anyway.
Okay.
So.
Cool.
I was gonna say I could probably try and call Lucian, see if he has any idea of somewhere where we could hang out.
All right.
Or
Sure.
we can go to the compound of the Tête Brûlée if they're close by.
You did call Pyro
I called him in advance
last
that we were
time.
gonna do something.
Yeah. And he did tell you he had a place that he could keep you safe for a little
See?
bit for 500 New Yen.
Yeah, we'll go there. I'll pay-
Okay, so this is pretty close then, because this is going to be in the eastern Lower City, near the Forge, right?
Let's go
They
there.
have an old small warehouse there where they store some goods. So you give Pyro a call, I assume.
Yep.
Okay. Or I should call him Pyro.
Yo.
By the way, Fuse,
Hmm.
a friend of mine likes your character.
Really?
The fact that you hit on everything.
Really?
Wait, you mean we have someone watching the VODs?
Not at present yet that I'm
Yeah.
aware of, but I did link
You
him to
described
live
the
stream.
character.
Well, I said in a previous session we were looking for another person and we encountered some chick whose boyfriend was missing. I think that's what the case was.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you got basically an extremely lucky roll and got her to go on a date with him.
And Fuse actually went out with her for a few months as well
We had
during
a
the whole. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a pregnancy scare.
Yeah. She did give you a pregnancy scare. So
God.
so you went, whoa, this is going too far for me. So anyway, you send a message to Piro, and he tells you, "Yeah, no problem. My people will be there. Just remember the payment."
Yep.
All right. So you guys drive to somewhere around here. Old warehouse, a small warehouse where they keep a bunch of car parts and different goods that they probably didn't get in a legal manner. And yeah, you see some guys sporting the colors of the gang. Fuse.
Yeah. Give him the hidden gang sign of respect, the one that's not too open. But
Yo.
like, yo, what's that? What's that?
Yeah. So as you approach, they approach you on the passenger side, which is where I'm assuming you are.
Mhm.
You roll down the window, and they ask for where's the money? They ask in French.
Give him. I answer in perfect French, Stacy, and I give him the money. Well, no, because it's creds, right? So
Yeah.
I transfer the money.
Yeah. Usually it's with cred sticks. Personally, I find the whole money thing I don't want to roleplay it too much. It's just,
Yeah, it's the same with I'm looting, but it's not like I'm gonna find money.
Yeah. Well, you could find cred sticks.
But anyway, I paid. I already put it in my ledger.
Okay, fair enough. And yeah, they open the garage door, right, of the warehouse,
Mhm.
and they let you guys in, and they say you have 30 minutes.
Thanks.
What, 30 minutes?
I thought it was for a long time.
No. You did say
500 for-
you told him it was for a short time, and you told him it was hot, and this is pretty cheap, okay? For something hot to hide you for a bit.
Make it an hour.
Yeah, an hour.
Take it up with Pirot.
Yeah.
Because an hour we can try to get a bit of rest at least.
Mhm. I send a message to Pio.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, look, dude. Thanks for the 1 hour fix. We'll leave the place tidy and clean. Ciao.
Yeah, he sends an answer and says, No scratches this time.
I wouldn't dare it. Although, and I sent him a picture of the van. I should scratch it, right?
That one's not my problem.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Alright, so you guys rest for
Right.
an hour?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but we want, like I said, the stuff is hot. So, is there a way that we can change what the van looks like?
In an hour, no. Absolutely not.
Okay. I tend to my wounds with, I guess, the med kit.
Okay.
I mean,
So
Corvus is kind of a medic.
yeah, Corvus is a medic, so Corvus could just do it to everybody.
I give them. Yeah, but then I give the med kit to Corvus.
Corvus already has one.
Yeah.
Then I keep the med kit.
Corvus has a rating 6 medkit, in fact.
Ooh la la.
Yeah. Alright, yeah. So for stun damage, you guys can just click on stun if you rest for an hour.
Yeah.
And just roll that and see what you get back. So don't do new roll because you're only resting for an hour. Make sure you click on the heal.
And how do I get my physical now from?
Physical, it's either a day of rest or I think you can try and use the med kit.
Can I use it on him?
Sure.
Well, I can try to.
You can use
I'll
your
first
spell.
use the method. Yeah.
By the way, is there one of us who is at more risk of stun damage than another?
What do you mean?
Well, stun damage is a certain type of damage, right? Is there is there, for instance, a higher risk for me to get stun damage than there would be for Corvus?
No, it's there's different ways to calculate. I would say Corvus is more at risk of getting stun damage instead of physical damage because he's got a lot of armor, right? And if the damage you get is lower than your armor, then it's gonna be stun damage, right? By default.
Okay, then I give a stim patch to Corvus.
Well, he doesn't need to apply it, but yeah.
How much armor
No, but
do
I
you have,
give it, so he
Corvus?
has it. So he has it in his backpack, and I'll give one
What's the rating
to,
of this new stim patch?
How
Let's
much?
see. I'll
rating
tell you.
times 10.
No, it's rating 6 stim patch.
Oh, sorry, rating 6.
Ooh. I only have 2 rating 5s,
There you go.
so I'll take that.
And I'll give one to, who else is at high risk?
Of getting stun damage?
Mm-hmm.
Me.
Yeah.
I'm inflicting it to myself.
Exactly.
Oh, then I give 2 to Anyo.
Okay. Right, so I'll remove the stim patch from you then. And there we go. And then you have 2 stim patches.
Yeah.
Rating 6. Okay.
Because yeah, Corvus, if you want to do some medicine, do it before I cast a spell.
Yes.
So, say what?
Because once I try to heal with magic,
Uh-huh.
then only rest can heal the rest.
Okay, so do it now. Okay.
Exactly.
So,
And I think Fuse is in bad shape.
Oh yeah, very bad shape.
That's not... How did you use it? Did
I
you...
just rolled up my gear.
Right.
'Cause that's how I used one something
Yeah,
else
yeah, yeah.
before. I thought.
Yeah. Just give me a sec. I
Okay, while
always
you're looking it
forget the rules for that.
Yeah, while looking it up, I was looking in my backpack. What part of our plan required used panties?
You forgot about that. Hey.
It's been like what, 2 or 3 months, but I look in my gear, Candy's panties, in brackets used. I remember paying for those. We were gonna use them.
Wasn't it on the guard? The van driver.
Oh yeah, okay. I left them with the dude, right, as a farewell gift. You know, as a thank you for being so cordial.
Okay, fair enough. He was very confused by it. All right, Fuse, you can recover 3 physical damage.
Okay.
There we go.
Yep.
And is that it? Or are you doing it to Anyo as well?
Oh, Anyo's messed up as well?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I didn't dodge the Molotov
No.
very well.
Yeah, he's got a
Another
bunch of
one.
burn marks. And 3 hits
Oh,
as
he
well.
gets 3 hits too.
Then I'm gonna cast a spell on Fuse.
Cool. All right, go ahead.
Thank you.
I cast a spell on you. Ooh.
Not bad. All
Oh,
right,
you're getting
Fuse.
good at this.
You feel
I
as
like
good
it.
as new.
Thanks, man.
And
Any?
then I'm gonna cast a spell on me.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, not as efficient.
No. Hey.
I go through my bag and I'm trying to find a vache rouge to give to Anyo.
A what?
Vache rouge, Red Bull.
Toro Rouge.
Yes.
Toro rouge, sorry. Red cow.
Toro
Toro
Rosso.
Rouge.
What is that in
Toro Rosso.
English?
Red Bull.
Oh.
Because he looks tired. You know? Like, here,
About this time, the warehouse door opens, and
Time
the
to
guys say, "Time to leave."
Alright, let's go.
Any word from the guy yet?
Yeah, did we get any word?
You didn't call him or anything.
Yeah.
I
know.
said, I told you, I sent him a comm telling him prescription filled.
You got interrupted, so I didn't.
Oh,
You know.
sorry.
Okay, fine.
Oh,
In
okay.
that case, you would receive a message with an address in Johantown,
Oh, where's
which
that?
is north of the globe.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
Is this
That's
place
a
there?
week's worth of travel.
Exactly.
I don't have enough supplies.
From where you are, I would say it's about half an hour, 45 minutes drive, because going in that direction at this time is not as bad.
Shall we just go, guys, so we can get rid of this?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go.
Okay. Let's roll. I go on my pretty new bike.
All right. So you guys go there. Let's see. So at this point, it's about maybe 8 p.m. Something like that.
Mhm.
I'm gonna move the thing. You guys gonna be somewhere up here. All right. So you arrive at the address. He tells you in the message as well that it's a whatchamacallit. Oh fuck, what's the word? Storage unit place, right? So you
Okay.
approach the place and you see a strip mall with a bunch of stuff, dimly lit, and it's situated in a grimy industrial back road. There's neon signs flickering everywhere, advertising the different things in this strip mall. There's a pawn shop, a greasy 24-hour diner, a rundown laundromat, a dubious auto repair shop, that sort of stuff. And among these businesses are rentable storage units that you can see through his side alley. In fact, I'm pretty sure I have a scene for that. Yes. Give me a sec. I forgot to add you guys to it. By the way, your spirit is gone, Anyo, at this point.
Yeah, of course. I'm stupid. I could have used missile parry against the Molotov.
Yeah, actually, maybe that could have worked.
Yeah.
You can parry a Molotov. Cool.
No, I can grab it and throw it back.
Let's see. You have a bunch of resist Bane spells for whatever reason.
Yeah,
so-
it's because you have one resist for stun, one resist for physical. It's just that
All right.
it needs 3 different lines to
Yeah.
work.
I removed it. And I'll remove...
Normally it's still there.
Well, it shouldn't be. You're not sustaining any spells anymore.
The spell is permanent
Oh shit, my bad.
until I'm healed.
Right. Yeah, you're right. Oh well, whatever. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's worded weird, actually. I'm gonna look into it in the book. So.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Anyway. So you get there, and he didn't give you a storage number, so you just park near the storage units. What do you do?
I park
Let
my
me
bike,
go
I
in
grab this
Astral
away from
and
the
look
van.
for people.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of people in the area. No one seems alert or anything.
Okay.
Did Corvus say something too?
Yeah, I said I parked my bike a good distance away from the van.
All right,
Of
fair
course.
enough.
Yeah, me too.
I was not so
Oh, yeah.
excited there, Fuse.
I take a picture of the bike and I send it to my buddy and ask how much he would give for it.
Yeah, you don't get an answer immediately.
I text Mr. Johnson.
Would you text him?
We're TikTok.
Yeah, you receive an answer. On my way.
Fucking hell.
All right, and while you're waiting, you take the atmosphere of the place.
I'm on my guard though. I don't trust this.
So yeah, you hear the hum of distant machinery from the industrial zone, and the occasional laughter and or arguments from the locals gathered near the diner. You also spot a group of rowdy teenagers. They seem to be vaping on some sort of device. And they're just loitering in the area. The air is filled with the scent of fried soy meat from the diner.
You said there was a laundromat, right?
Yeah, there's rundown laundromat.
Say, I go to over to a
Automated.
crane. Go to a crane. A crane.
Hmm?
And I point at the laundromat. You know, that demon earlier? We could quickly... Give me your underwear.
Why?
Cause you shit your pants, man.
No, I didn't. That's not me. No.
Alright, you guys wait a few minutes, and finally the rumble of an overpowered engine announces Mr. Johnson's arrival. Long before his GMC Escalade screeches into the parking lot.
The Queen's just angrily looking at the car.
The garage vehicle with its neon green detailing, racing tires, and oversized spoiler looks completely out of place against the strip mall's gritty surroundings. The Mr. Johnson parks awkwardly near the storage units. The SUV's glaring undercarriage lights bathe the cracked asphalt in a sickly green glow, drawing the attention of the teenagers like moth to a flame. So you can hear one of the teenagers say, like elbow his friend and go, "Yo, check out that ride." Another one of them is like pulling his comlink and snapping some pictures.
Should have been my car.
The Johnson steps out of the vehicle. He adjusts his glasses, and he glances between you and the rowdy teenagers. He's still got his usual flannel shirt and jeans. Makes him look more like someone lost on the way to a PDA meeting than a Johnson. He fumbles with his comlink for a second, trying to appear calm, but not succeeding. And he looks at you and goes, "Hey, glad you made it. Let's get this done quick, yeah?"
So, how much were you gonna pay us?
5,000 new yen each. But I
So
did give you an advance of 1,000.
And how much were you gonna pay the 649ers?
What? No, I wasn't gonna pay them.
No? What were you gonna do with them?
I didn't hire them. I hired
Oh
you.
no. They just happened to have the same information. Just like the other gang. How much were you gonna pay them?
What? I didn't hire any gang.
Yeah.
It's the Green Reapers.
They were highly unprofessional. I refused to work with them.
Mm-hmm. And yet they had all the information that was needed. Hey.
I didn't give it to them.
They took it from you?
By the way, J-Dog, you hear one of the teenagers say, "Drek, that Tusker looks like he belongs in a zoo." Tusker is pretty much the N-word for trolls.
Say, what was that over there? Huh? You got an issue with trolls?
Hey, you stepped on anyone on the way over here?
Corvus. Let's stay on the
Crack my
job.
knuckles. Start walking towards the guy.
Corvus, let's stay on the job and kill them later.
And Alvin goes, "No, I don't know how they got the information. I mean, I gave them the minimum so they could, you know, I could see if they were interested in the job.
Minimum.
Well, just like I did to you."
Well, thanks to you, we almost died twice. And we have soiled our pants. Well, and I point at a crane. Have you
I did
ever
not!
seen a 3-story high demon?
I'm sure you guys are embellishing things to try and get more money out of me. I only have the payment that was convened at the meet.
Okay, I show him, I send him over, you know, a screenshot of the fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of the demon. And I go to the van, I walk to the van, and like, look, double the payment or half the shipment. Your choice.
I don't have double the payment.
Okay, that was your choice. And I go to the van.
You can't do that. We had a deal.
Watch me do it. Corvus, we only leave half. And if you keep complaining, it's no shipment.
Fine, but you won't get away with this.
Ooh, I'm shivering in my boots.
I have contacts in the Vori, you know. They'll come after you.
Mm-hmm. You have 10 seconds to transfer the money or I'm out of here with everything.
All right. Give me a check on that.
Intimidation, I would assume.
Yeah, that would be intimidation for sure.
That's not my best one.
Yeah, but that's what you're trying to do.
Well, I was trying to negotiate on the contract.
Yeah, no, that's not negotiating double the pay.
Okay, I roll intimidation.
You're asking for 40,000 new yen. If you ask for like, a bit more, I'd be like, okay, fine, that's negotiating. Doubling is...
Yeah, but what does push the limit do?
You add your edge to the roll and the sixes explode, so you re-roll them. And add even more,
So if I wanted to best outcome, it's better to do that than do the roll afterwards if it's a bad roll.
The math is complicated. It depends what's your dice pool. It depends how much edge you add. Yeah.
Okay, I can add one edge.
No, that will add your edge attribute, not your current edge. So that will add 3 die.
Yeah.
And the sixes, you re-roll them and you count them and you re-roll them to see if you can get more hits. So potentially it's more, but like in terms of probability with the math, it depends.
Okay, fuck it. I'm pushing the limit.
All right.
Fuck it. Let's do it.
Well, what?
4. Okay.
Let me see. Because I house ruled that because I don't like the way the rules are by default. So I will roll composure.
So many die. No. Not even a bonus for the roleplay. Come on.
But no, I mean, it's too easy.
He was shivering in his boots.
Oh yeah, he is, but he's still trying to apply some pressure to you. He says, I'm not kidding. I will send the Vori after you. They'll kill you and your family.
Fine. 1.5 and it's a deal.
1.5, so that's still 10,000 more new yen.
Yeah. So... Dude, look at what we had to fight. And I show him the fights in like fast sequence, the amount of people and...
But that's what I hired you for.
No, that's not what you hired us for. By the way, we took very good care of that driver. And I show him a picture of him happy holding the panties. Come on.
I mean, that's good, but you should have predicted the gang intervention.
You should have told us that you had told the gang.
Yes, so we could have been prepared. You sent us in blind.
That's not how any of this works. Here's the cred sticks.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay, we're not gonna get out of here. What do you think? 50% more or what? Because I'm getting tired just looking at the crates.
Yeah. Just giving the stuff, getting screwed by a fixer, I think it's a standard practice.
Okay.
We could probably get this fence for some more.
Yeah, we can.
I mean, you guys could just literally take the shipment for yourself and fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not good for rep.
Rep, but a dude that sold us out twice. Look at him. He's shaking in his boots. He's never gonna do this again.
Yeah, but...
If only Corvus could actually intimidate.
Oh, you can. I already told you. I will house roll it different if you use your stature to intimidate.
No, but I trust this guy, I think he didn't mean no harm.
Okay, so as Corvus, I step up, I step forward, and I'm like, give us 1.5 times or you're getting nothing.
Alright, so roll me
I'm standing above him.
Roll me an intimidation, but instead of 3 dice, you're gonna add your body, so you roll 8.
Wouldn't that be 9?
No, it's 2 from intimidation and 6 from body, so that's 8.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you want to use your strength? It depends what you're doing, okay? If you're just using your stature, then it's going to be body. If you're grabbing him and shaking him, then there will be strength.
For right now, I'm just using my size. to
Okay,
my
so that's
advantage.
8. Roll 8
Yeah.
die.
Oops, that's too many. And there we go. 8 die.
Alright, let's see if you manage to...
Dude, that's less than me. Yes.
He goes, okay, there's no need to become violent. I'll see what I can do. And he goes in his car.
Mhm.
And he comes out after a minute. And he goes, this is the best I can do. I don't have more. And so he slots you guys, so 4 crest sticks with 4,000 yen in each. Okay. And another crit stick with an extra 4,000.
Let's take it.
Let's take it.
Yep.
Alright, we'll take this. Next time you give us anything, make sure you're not double dipping with other crews.
Oh, I'll be sure to not hire you again. This is highly unprofessional.
Yeah.
You're not professional.
It's highly unprofessional to offer us a job and then offer it to other people as well.
I didn't. I talked to these guys first. They were not professionals, and I didn't trust them with the job.
And if you had warned us, and if we had known that they had the information, we could have prepared. But look,
But I
water
didn't
under the
give-
bridge.
I
Yeah.
didn't give them any vital information. I just
Yeah,
said the
they still
job
had
was to take a
information, though.
shipment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Corvus, could you unload, please? And I whispered to him, okay, I admit, you got this one, but I had the last one. I like your negotiation style.
All right, so you guys unload.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The teenagers throw you guys a few more, choice words.
I use mind control on one.
Why'd you beat me to it? I was gonna make his vape explode.
Yeah.
And just make him hit his friend,
All right, cast the spell.
I'm gonna faint,
Smash it.
Yeah.
Oof.
Uh-oh, you
Oof.
glitched.
Roll.
It's a glitch as well.
Yeah, but it's a success potentially.
No. Okay, but it's a glitch. So
Wait.
Re-roll that.
Does that mean that the teen will control him?
no.
Because that'd be funny.
No. I
That
get to
would be
choose what happens. He's re-rolling it.
No.
Oh,
I
that
was
that.
just
Okay.
resisting the drain. No, I'm not re-rolling it. I'm letting you have fun.
All right, so you cast the spell, but
I'm tired.
yeah, you kind of, fuck with the targeting. I'm gonna roll a 1d3. Let's see. There's gonna be 1, 2, 3. A crane, you have a sudden urge to punch the person right next to you.
So Anyo. So I punch Anyo.
Fuck.
Go ahead and roll a punch. Roll an unarmed attack against Anyo. It's where your weapons are.
Yeah, I see.
All right, Anyo, you get to the fan, but you didn't see it coming. So okay, whatever. So yeah, a crane just suddenly tries to punch you, but he's got small arms, so.
Yeah. I do realize that it's my spell that fucked up.
All right. I mean, normally your crane should have resisted the spell, but since there was a glitch.
Can I make his vape explode?
No, the vape is not connected to the Matrix.
What?
Not in any meaningful way. The only
Make
thing
your
it
head
has
explode.
is like an RFID chip for advertisement and all that stuff.
How are you gonna keep track of your puffs? It's not connected.
Anyway,
Can
you
I
guys
make that
unload.
Let's leave, guys.
You guys unload the van,
Yeah.
and yeah, Alvin puts everything in his storage unit, and huffs and puffs, and yeah, he says, "Well, at least the job was done properly."
Because we're professionals.
Because we know how to handle ourselves.
Yeah, what I said.
Give us the proper information going into something, and it'll end up better.
Mm-hmm.
And that way, we won't be so upset when we come to you afterwards with a completed job.
I don't think you'll survive long in this business with this attitude. Anyway, good night, sir.
Good night.
And
It will last
safe.
longer than you.
and he closes the storage unit and goes back to his van and fucks off. With the teenagers still making fun of everybody.
All right,
yeah.
that's it.
With that van, we're used to it.
Orva starts walking over towards the teenagers.
Yeah, as soon as you
Okay,
get close, they just bolt.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The big
Dumb
truck's
punks.
is gonna hurt us.
I pull up my pistol and I fire a couple shots at their feet.
Okay, now they're really
As they're
running.
As they're running away.
So far, they were kind of playing with you, but now they're just, oh my god!
Time to run.
I love how amazing we are at keeping a low profile.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's pretty low profile for Shadowrun, I would say.
No, I'm still talking about the van.
What does the van have to do with any of this?
Although, after you shot a few bullets, some people are coming out of the diner looking what's going on.
Yeah, time to go. But
I ignore
think,
them and I just, hop on my bike.
Who picked up the extra cred stick, by the way?
we split it.
Yeah, just doesn't matter.
Okay.
Just you get an extra 1,000 yen, basically.
Yay!
So it makes 5,000 each.
Yes. So in total, you get paid 6,000 each. What the
hell?
What the fuck is that?
And only 5 hits.
clue.
Volvo, stop rolling dice.
Shit, what's that?
Didn't mean to do
Yeah,
that.
it seems a bit buggy.
Guys,
So
let's go to
I
our...
misclicked on clicking on so I pop up my character window
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
so I can see the whole screen, and I misclicked and I clicked on close, and all of a sudden it did all those rolls.
Okay. All right.
So
Fuse, you were
over on it.
Yeah, let's go to our our coffee place.
the Rusty Bean?
Yeah, let's go to the Rusty Bean and discuss some things like getting a permanent safe house.
All right.
Yeah, maybe.
And also, you guys get a file airdropped from me. Do you open it?
Sure.
It's a new app. It's called the Crane Translator 1.0. So when he starts talking really fast, it automatically slows it down for you.
I don't talk that fast.
It's still in beta testing, so if you guys get to a bug, let me know.
That is awesome.
Why? Well, I don't talk that fast. What do you need it for?
Oh, live. Is it working?
I'll get it.
What, Skeeter, you missed the Rusty Bean? The Rusty Bean has been around since session 2.
Stan, we got 1,000 before when we started the job.
Yes.
So it's 5,000 total for the entire job, right?
Yes. So
No,
6,000 total.
6,000.
6,000. Okay.
In fact,
We're
yeah.
getting rich.
Let me load the Rusty Bean scene since we're going back to it. There you go. Activate.
Yeah, I was hoping for
Marker is in there. There you go.
Yeah.
it. Yeah. We go in and go the usual.
Your
Don't,
finest
don't mind
orange
the
juice,
the text, right? Because ChatGPT is not the best when it comes to that.
Yeah, AI generating words doesn't really work. all
No,
that
on
great.
images it is fucking dreadful. But hey, it's free, so
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
Well, not
free,
exact-
and
not
it's better
exactly.
than you trying to do all of this by hand in
oh,
fucking Photoshop.
I can't
so, like,
draw for shit. I wish I had the money to commission someone to do all the art for the campaign. I do not.
Yeah,
Be
yeah. It's
glad that AI makes those mistakes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, for sure. Anyway, you guys go to the Rusty Bean. It's the usual joint. At this time of the day, there's a bunch of people finishing their shift and you know, trying to relax with a nice warm cup of, you know, industrial oil, pretty much.
Yeah, but it's the industrial oil from home.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Has that extra twang in it.
All right. What do you guys do?
so yeah. I think you're right. We should try to find a kind of place
Mm-hmm.
where we
Oh,
could
where-
regroup,
Yeah.
where we could park the van.
Yep. Out of
Mm.
sight.
I still need to get a little upgrade for the van.
Or store some shit. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Crane, yeah, on that note, you just got paid, you had some money on the side, you were thinking about it.
Can a crane get like a module for the van where it like camouflages it so people don't see the colors?
That was actually the idea. I was getting that.
All right. Yeah, let's address that. I guess now is a good time. So
Yeah,
what's
he sends a message to Kellis
Mhm.
for that he needs a little upgrade to the car so he can camouflage it. If he has anything for that.
yeah. You quickly get an answer. He says, well, I either have electrochromic coating, or if you really want to be fancy, I could try and get my hands on chameleon coating.
The chameleon was the expensive one, right?
Yeah, so he gives you the price for each. Electrochromic one will run you about 8,000. The chameleon one is 16,000.
I'll take the 8K one. I message him back.
All right. He says, well, that's good enough. And advantage of this one, that's legal. So he says, yeah, just drop by the shop, and I'll make it happen. Should be
Alright, I'll drop by
about
later.
half a day of work.
It's like the worst salesman ever. First he makes the sale and then goes on, oh yeah, this one is legal. It's like, that's information you should give me before I buy it.
Well, the shit he does is usually not legal, so.
Yeah, exactly. That's why. I mean, when you go, Crane, when he contacts this guy, it's usually not for legal shit. So.
Yeah, legal sounds boring.
By the way, those are not the right characters, so let me drop the right ones, because those are the old characters.
Yeah, no, I like the old one. I was full health.
All right.
Yeah. Shit, I had something planned.
What was it?
I forgot.
Well, you
Oh,
were
yeah,
talking
wait,
about
first-
hideout, right?
Yeah, a hideout, but first did I get a reaction from my buddy for the bike?
Oh yeah. Let me check. Dun, dun, dun. Times. Yeah, your buddy says Yeah, that's a decent model. How about 1800?
How about 1500 and a practice bike? I want to get back into it, man. I've lost my edge.
A practice bike? What,
Yeah.
you want something with side wheels?
No, man. Something.
Yes, give him training wheels.
Yeah,
You know damn well what. You know damn well what I mean. Something light to practice my tricks on again.
Sure. I probably have something in stock. I can exchange that for, if that works for you.
Yep. So 1500 and one of those, and it's a deal.
Yeah, that'll be something really cheap.
Yep.
Probably not a scooter because they wouldn't have this on stock. But give me a sec, and I'm gonna check. So
Yeah, I'm
bike.
thinking something stunt bike like, right?
Let's see. What is this? I'm just checking. No, that's a personal scooter as well. We'll just homebrew a cheap dirt bike, right? Yep. It's fine. It will basically have the stats of a scooter, right?
That's fine.
It says okay. Drop it off anytime, and you can work on
we'll
that.
Switch it out.
Yeah.
Okay. So, guys, a hideout.
Yep.
What do we need? And then I'll start searching on the matrix for listings.
We need a glorified hangar.
What would be a good location? Something close to the main road, right?
Yeah, but something that is fairly out of sight. So, industrial area. Yeah. I would say.
I do a matrix search and
well,
dark web real estate listings.
Is that let me think.
I mean, there's gotta be real estate listings even in this.
So the problem is, if you're looking for a hideout, you probably don't want something legit, right?
We could fake legit a business.
Sure, but that's a lot of work.
It's a money laundering scheme.
Yeah, that's something that's going to take a little bit more involvement than just...
Okay, so we're going to squat a hideout?
That could be an option as well, but the problem with squatting a hideout is that there could always be someone wanting to squat as well. So
yeah, it could be a counter squatter. Yeah.
Wouldn't it be? Is it a good assumption that gangs might have hideouts?
Yeah,
or have a connection?
Generally, they do have hideouts. Yes.
Okay, so then again, I'm gonna call my buddy.
All right. So you call Pierrot, yeah?
Yeah, Pierrot. So hey, Rod. I'm trying to find a bit of a safe spot. Do you know any free places that we might go for? Or do you have any places we could rent out of you? Preferably something with a bit of storage and where we can relax.
Right now, our place is all busy. I mean, in our territory, we already using what's available. I mean, I would suggest just look into abandoned, industrial areas or warehouse areas and see if there's anything you can maybe salvage. A bit of work, and you could just make it your own.
Sure.
Add some security to it.
We'll stay in the area, right?
Yeah, we should look at industrial spot where it's ideally not part of a gang's territory.
Or within, État Brûlé
Yeah, but
territory.
he just told you that everything within their territory is kind of taken by them.
Unless it's a fixer-upper, we'll find something.
I mean,
But-
give me if you have NCL knowledge, right? Area knowledge. Give me a roll.
I think
On
I
a
have.
on a good roll, you could maybe have some ideas.
I could call Lucian.
Lucian should have some ideas, but you could try.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to do a good roll.
Yeah, in your current state. Yeah, right now you're just too fucking tired.
Drink some more coffee.
Yeah, I can't think.
So I give Lucian a call.
Yep. He picks up.
Hey Lucian, me
Hey,
and
how did the job go?
went good. The guy ended up screwing us over and
Hey,
basically gave the job to two other crews.
I did warn you.
You did, fair enough. You know of any places that we could like have as like a safe house?
Not
after jobs.
exactly. There's a few areas of town where that sort of place, you can find that sort of place. I mean, well, pretty close from home, you might have some chances in the glow. Otherwise, I'd suggest there might be some places in the forge. Anything in the outskirt of the city could work as well. Those areas tend to be pretty abandoned. There might be
Do you have
some
any
stuff
contacts?
north of the city as well, Mirabelle, next to the landfill. It could be some stuff there.
Do you know of anyone I could call and expedite this process?
The problem is if you go through someone with this, that you're gonna end up paying a premium.
We probably have the skills to do some scouting ourselves, guys. It's going to take a bit of time.
Yeah, it's
All
not
right,
like
Lucian,
it comes
thanks
with
for the
a.
info. I'll let you know if we end up maybe going down a premium route.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, we're gonna come to the end here. Here's what I will say for the hideout thing. This is something that you should work towards throughout. It's not gonna be instant. You're gonna have like a nice hideout. Finding the place is gonna be some work. Putting some money into it to make it nice. Give it some security and all that stuff. Maybe you're gonna need to spend some time procuring some security equipment, maybe not the legal way, because you're probably not going to want to leave a paper trail. So we can have something as something you guys work on between the runs, and there's going to be something kind of a team goal, right, to walk towards.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
I
a
think
good idea.
that seems kind of like the best course of action.
Yeah. Because
Take us time to overall get something and have it be something that's pretty decent for us.
Yeah. And eventually, once you guys have it, in terms of rules, the way it's going to work is that you'll be able to add it as a lifestyle that is going to be shared between everybody. So there will be a monthly payment to basically keep it running, because you're going to have different costs, just for electricity and the utilities.
So we're gonna hijack a place illegally, but we are gonna pay our electricity bill.
I mean, not necessarily by going through the grid. You might have a what's the name of it? A generator that you use, but you still need to fill it with gas, and there's gonna be some cost, right, to keep it sustainable, right, to keep it in a good state.
Okay.
Maybe you're gonna, I don't know. I'm giving you guys ideas. Maybe to make sure no one fucks with it, you're gonna pay some people to make sure no one comes around, or there could be a bunch of stuff. I'm just saying, I'm just giving you a general idea so you can start thinking of how you want to go with it. Anyway, first run over. What do you guys think about it?
It went all according to the plan.
Exactly.
See, when you take your time planning, it's easy, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no,
exactly.
it was definitely worth it. It makes everything smooth and.
All right. So, in terms of karma, everyone participated 2. Everyone survived 1 more as 3. Let's see. I'll give it the challenge level A2 on this one. So we're at 5. Did anyone perform any extraordinary or particularly cool action that deserve a karma?
Face apart.
Huh?
I blew someone's face apart.
Well, I mean, that's kind of your thing. If I start rewarding that, it's going to be karma every fight.
I used some guy's arms to make him crash into a van and then have a helicopter destroy a face.
I don't know if that qualifies. This
Dude,
is
you have
pretty
to house
standard
rule
for
twice.
Already
Shadowrun.
destroyed when my bullets hit it.
You have to house rule twice. Come on.
Yeah, but
I'm making your life miserable by house ruling, so please.
yeah, please reward me for more of that. So it was neither a cold-hearted bastard run, neither a good feeling run, so there's no bonus from that. Let's go with 6 karma for everybody. Keep in mind, you can also convert your money into karma or your karma into money.
What's the conversion for money to karma?
It's 1,000 for 1 karma and vice versa.
Okay.
Apparently, I have 73
Yeah.
karma.
What?
That's
Because you
impossible.
didn't reset after.
There's no way you have 73 karma.
According to this thing, I do.
I have 72 as well.
Oh, I probably didn't remove the karma you used during the leveling, because you still have
good.
the special, and I didn't put the. It's fine. Give me a sec. Wait, I think those are the old characters. Let me see.
No, because it says first run after skip. We got 4 karma.
Yeah.
Right. Ah.
And this,
But to
There
me,
we
you
go.
removed all the past runs. So
Yeah, there we go. I need to.
mine
remove
starts
them.
at
Mine-
session 8.
It's new.
On mine, I have
there
it
we
saying
go.
session 2 all the way down to
Boom.
session
Hey!
9 right now. And
now
I have
mine is
improvements.
4.
Plus 1
That-
edge and pre-season 8 improvements.
Give me a
I
sec,
take away
alright.
all the other.
No, mine is 4.
Give me a sec.
I don't like this GM. He tries to kill us and then he steals all our karma.
Shit, I didn't open the right one.
Here you are playing a nice game of Shadowrun. Not expecting Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Boom! There's a demon. And now he's rewarding you by taking all your rewards
Alright, so
away.
you started with 0. I'm pretty sure the plus 1 edge was the old stuff. So we can remove all that. So last session you had 4.
And now 6.
And now
so-
6. Okay, so who had too much karma as well?
I did.
Alright, so Akros
Say
has-
it! Don't say it!
He's gonna find it anyway.
No one?
Yeah, it's same with you. It's basically all the old karma. So let me see how much you had left.
I mean, mine's accurate. I spent 68 prior to session 8.
Where's the
have
crane?
10
The crane
now.
time skip. There we go.
I actually don't know if I had karma left after the.
No, you were at
fucking
0.
prayers. There.
Same with the crane. You were at 0.
Yeah, because I switched everything out for cash.
Yes,
Every karma I had
exactly.
left, I switched out for cash.
All right, so we'll just remove all that.
Hey, my sessions.
And
There.
that seems to be okay. I paid 15 credits for used panties. Ay,
50, sorry, it was 50.
oh, 50. Oh,
Yes.
Oh, I should shut up.
All
I
right.
bet you had them cheap.
Session 8 was 4 karma. And this is session 9. You can add your 6 karma, Crane. Let's see. Yeah. Anya was accurate. Yeah, and for you did it properly as well. So you currently have 10 karma. That's perfect. There you go. You guys got it.
Dumb. I don't sit here and think about just how many chicks I can bang.
Skeeter just got back and said, did he say 50 credits for used panties? Skeeter, I suggest you watch episode 8. And yes. 50 new yen for used panties.
Well, they're candies panties. Rhymes, right? Candy panties. So.
Yep. And she still doesn't know what it was for, and she's pretty much convinced that you're doing some side work.
Oh, no. I sent her the same picture with the happy customer.
Ah, okay.
And I actually texted, hey, if we can turn this into a business, I want 10%.
Skeeter just said, seems reasonable. I'm just going to go hit an ATM. Oh, my God. That's amazing. All right.
See, I can start a business.
Yeah, definitely.
Skeeter, you can get a subscription. You'll get a fresh one each week for 45 a week. Saves you in the long run.
Anyway, I think we'll call it here for today. Next session we'll probably start with some downtown roleplay, so you guys can start do all your trading. Right, someone needs an upgrade on the van. You are gonna trade for a different bike. That'll give me time to homebrew a cheap dirt bike. And yeah, we can get on with finding a hideout or something. So that'll give me time to think of some stuff that might be fun for you guys. So thank you very much for playing. I'm gonna mute myself, do the end of stream stuff, and then I'll be back with you guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
All right.